Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. What if I told you that the very habits you're comfortable with today are secretly sabotaging your future, destroying your dreams, your health, and even your relationships? Sounds terrifying, right? Well, stay with me, because the next 60 minutes could save your life. Cut to an engaging visual, a fast-paced montage of people stuck in cycles of procrastination, unhealthy living, and regret, ending with the text, "Change starts here." This isn't just another self-help video. This is your wake-up call. Today, we're diving deep into 7 destructive habits that, if left unchecked, will absolutely ruin your life. But don't worry. By the end, you'll not only recognize these habits, but know exactly how to overcome them. Check number 1, the toxic habit of procrastination. We all do it. I'll start tomorrow, or just one more episode. But what if tomorrow never comes? Procrastination isn't harmless. It's a silent thief, robbing you of time, opportunities, and self-respect. Imagine waking up at 40, realizing you've wasted the last 20 years because you were waiting for the right time. Terrifying, isn't it? Solution. Here's a thought. If you're procrastinating, are you really lazy? Or are you just afraid of failing? Let's pause here. Did that hit a nerve? Start with 2-minute tasks. Build momentum with micro goals. But procrastination isn't even the most dangerous habit. Let's talk about something far darker. Number 2, living for instant gratification. We're living in a world where everything is instant. Food, entertainment, even relationships. But the price of constant gratification is your long-term happiness. Think about it. When was the last time you waited for something and truly appreciated it? Our obsession with now is leaving us empty, stressed, and unfulfilled. Why wait for success when you can just scroll through TikTok and feel like a millionaire for 15 seconds? Sounds ridiculous, right? But that's exactly what we're doing. Solution. Learn to delay gratification. Practice the art of waiting, even for small things. Speaking of obsession, there's a habit that's not just damaging your future, but poisoning your soul. Let's uncover it. The number 3, toxic comparison. Comparison isn't just the thief of joy, it's the killer of confidence. Social media has turned us into constant spectators of other people's highlight reels, leaving us to feel inadequate. Ever felt like your life was going nowhere because someone else your age was already a millionaire? Let me tell you something. What you see isn't the full story. Here's the irony. While you're busy envying someone's Instagram life, they're probably envying yours. Wild, huh? Solution. Focus on self-growth, not comparison. Practical tip. Limit social media use to 30 minutes a day. Use that time to build your own story. But what happens when the comparison turns inward? Let's talk about the habit of self-doubt. No 4. Dwelling on self-doubt. We all have that inner critic, the voice that says, "You're not good enough." But what if I told you that voice is lying to you? Imagine all the things you've never tried, all the dreams you've never chased, just because you didn't believe in yourself. Feels like a punch in the gut, doesn't it? Your inner critic isn't some wise guru. It's more like that annoying backseat driver who's never actually driven a car. Solution. Counter self-doubt with evidence of past successes. But sometimes the problem isn't internal, it's external. Let's expose the habit of toxic relationships. Number 5, allowing toxic relationships. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Scary, right? Now think, who are your 5? Toxic people drain your energy, cloud your judgment, and keep you from reaching your potential. Are you sacrificing your peace just to avoid conflict? Solution. Identify and set boundaries with toxic individuals. Replace toxic influences with uplifting relationships. But even if you cut out the toxicity, there's one more habit that can still derail everything. It's something we're all guilty of. Shatka number 6, neglecting your health. Your body is the only home you'll ever truly own. Yet so many of us treat it like a rental car, with zero care or responsibility. Imagine looking back on your life and realizing you traded decades of vitality for years of junk food and inactivity. Scary thought, isn't it? Skipping the gym for the couch is like planting a garden and never watering it. Guess what happens? It dies. Solution: start small. 10-minute daily walks, replacing soda with water. But even with all this knowledge, there's one final habit that can trap you forever. Let's wrap this up with the most dangerous habit of all. Final: living without purpose. What's the point of fixing your habits if you don't know where you're going? A life without purpose is like a ship without a destination, lost and drifting. The scariest thought? Reaching the end of your life and realizing you never truly lived. Solution: reflect on your passions and values. Set meaningful goals. The habits we've talked about today aren't just bad, they're life-destroying. But here's the good news: you're in control. Starting today, you have the power to rewrite your story. If this video resonated with you, don't just watch it, act on it. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Path of Purpose for more life-changing insights. Thanks.